Good morning or good afternoon. I am Yvonne from Colorado, and today is Tuesday, July 4th. Happy Independence Day to those of you who celebrate that today. I want to welcome you to the Winner Within coaching call brought to you by the Unit of Prosperity. We host these personal development calls Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern for the benefit of entrepreneurs and marketers everywhere. So you can feel free to invite your teams, no matter which company you represent, for some daily motivation and inspiration. Now, just in case this is your first time tuning in to a Tuesday call, let me introduce our coach to you. He is a visionary, strategist, and entrepreneur. He is an energetic, highly impactful speaker and a fierce motivator. Utilizing his passion, he likes to take an aggressive approach to personal development by challenging what people see as the norm. His story is a remarkable one. From a very young age, he has had an entrepreneurial spirit but lacked the guidance of positive role models to hone his abilities. Even though he faced many pitfalls and major challenges along the way, with faith, will, determination, and perseverance, he was able to reach his goal of becoming a successful entrepreneur. He has an affinity for community outreach and volunteerism. He has served in many leadership capacities over the years and is currently a member of the board of directors for both the United Negro College Fund and sister cities in Jacksonville, Florida. His vision is to motivate and teach others the power of effectively utilizing knowledge, resources, and network ability to obtain definitive goals and reach their greatness. So please grab something the right way. I'd love for you to take some notes because he's going to share with us his topic for the day, Get Up. It is my pleasure to bring to the call Dr. Adrian Gentry. Dr. Gentry, are you ready?
I am ready. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for the introduction. You do an amazing job every week.
You're welcome.
I would like to first say thank everyone for getting on this call. It's amazing to be able to speak in front of you. Reginald Stinson, the leader of UOP, has put on this call to definitely encourage and motivate people every day. So I am so honored to be able to speak before you. Three quick things. I'm not going to be before you long. I'm a meat and potatoes type of guy. I give you what I got and I get off. Two, I'm a Christian through and through. So every time I speak, you're going to get this God in me. You're going to get this God in me. And so today I like to tell stories. And three, I like to tell stories to kind of drive home points. And today, since it's Independence Day, I think it was only fitting that I tell a story about one of my experiences when I was in the military. Those that know me know my story. I moved out when I was 16 years old. And between 16 and 18, I did everything you could possibly think of. You know, a teenager's mind, I had that unstoppable complex. You know, you can't tell me nothing thing going on. And in my mind, I was a beast. Way before the rappers, football players, they stole that word from me because I was a beast. You know, when I hit 18, I finally kind of realized I had to do something with my life. But the lifestyle I was living, I knew there were only two options. It was going to be jail or it was going to be dead. And I'm just being transparent. So I decided to go into the military. And you know, right before you go to the military, you hear all the horror stories. They're going to brainwash you. They're going to break you. And it's like, wait a minute, you can't break me. Once again, in my mind, I was a beast. You can't break me. Everything I had put my mind to that point, whether good or bad, I was good at. So football, basketball, wrestling, fighting, whatever I put my mind to at that point, I was good at. It came the third day of boot camp. That had to be one of the roughest days of my entire life, but also a pivotal moment in my life. And I remember that day our platoon couldn't get right. It's like we had two left feet. So our drill sergeant was scuffing us up all day long, PTing the heck out of us, ups, downs, running here, there. I didn't even realize that after you've done so many exercises, just holding your arms up right beside you can hurt it. I remember after doing push-ups and cherry pickers and butter kicks all day, we were running, and I think we were like on our fifth mile. And I was coming around the corner, and I seen the drill sergeant standing there. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to just pass out. Like, I just fell out right in front of him. Like, drill sergeant, I can't even take it no more. I'm going to lay down. This is it. And he walked over to me and he said, Gentry, get up. And I'm breathing heavy. I can't get up, drill sergeant. I can't take it no more. And he said, what's wrong? And I said, I can't. I'm in pain. And the next couple of words that came out his mouth changed my life forever. He said, Gentry, are you dying? I said, no, drill sergeant. He said, well, if you're not dying, the pain is only there to make you stronger. Get up. And I thought for a second, and I laid there and I kind of thought about, wait a minute, you said you was a beast. Like right now, what would everybody think you just laying on the ground right now? I thought about all the crazy situations that I had been to up until that point in my life and had came out of. And with everything in me, I lifted myself off the ground. And by the end of boot camp, not only did I lift myself off the ground that time, I finished as platoon sergeant. And today I'm here to speak to those that are down, those that have been kicked, those that have been punched by life, those that have run the race and only got burnt out in the last couple of laps. It's time to get up. Each and every one of you were born in greatness. Never let anyone tell you anything different. Never let anyone tell you what you cannot do. Sometimes you won't have a drill sergeant like I did to help me up. So you have to begin to encourage yourself. The good book says in Romans, speak those things that are not as they were. If you are down and you're out, it's time to speak to yourself. It's time to release all the negativity around you. Let's release the limitations that we place on our lives and say we cannot do something. I don't care about your age. I don't care about your size. I don't care about your education. I don't care about your background. Because guess what? All of those things in my life said I should have never been where I am today. If I would have listened to everyone else and stayed down with the very people that are talking down to me, telling me what I cannot do, I would have never risen to a level of success that I am today. So every morning I wake up and I speak life into me. Every week I wake up, every day I wake up and I say my same affirmation, I am greatness. I was created by God who is perfect, and he created me in his own image. He gave me dominion over the birds in the sky and the fish in the sea. I cannot be stopped because he resides in me, and therefore I am greatness. I'm here to tell you the pain that you've gone through in your life, your pain does not define you. Your pain does not disqualify you. Your performance does not deliver you. Your promise does not disown you. And God's faithfulness is greater than your failure. Today I want everyone to make a decision. Never stay down. Never get up. Never stay down and never give up. There's going to be circumstances in your life, and we all grown here, there's going to be divorce. The very people you love the most are going to kick you down. They're going to tear you down. One thing I found out in my life, the worst information comes from those right around you. And it's the way they have been conditioned. They have been conditioned to stay down. They have been conditioned to give up. Recently, I had a friend of mine. He started working our business. Loving the life. I'm going to do it. It took him 30 days to drop out. I love him to life. But he let the circumstances around him beat him up. He let the people around him tell him what he was doing would never work. He's listening to the same people who have been stuck and been down for years on end, and they're the ones that are pouring into his life. It's time to get up. You can't stay down forever. You must make a decision that you're going to move on. It won't happen automatically. Get some stick to it. It's about my great-grandfather used to call it grit. People don't have grit no more. People don't have the stick-to-itness no more. It's not going to happen automatically. You have to rise up and say, I don't care how hard this is. I don't care how disappointed I am. I'm not going to let this beat me. I'm moving on with my life. If you're hurting, I understand hurt. I understand hurt more than most people. And I feel for you. And I can be sympathetic and empathetic. But at the end of the day, only thing I can tell you is it's time to get up. It's time to give those that have hurt you. It's time to drop down your fears and pick up your faith. Since I was a kid, I told you, Lil Wayne, football players, they stole it from me. I'm a beast. And I'm telling you the exact same thing. You are a beast. You are amazing. You are great because God said so. Now it's time to get up.